I just got back from Motor City Comic Con. Let's talk about it. Hi, my name's TS and I write comics like The Digger, which you can pre-order right now at your local comic book shop. And because of that, I went to Motor City Comic Con here in Michigan. It's like our premier comic book convention. It was the first time for me. I had never been to such a large comic book convention. The cast of Scream was there, and I got to meet a lot of my online friends in real life. Sean Peacock of Blood Honey, Josh Harris, and Sam Moore of Evocation, and I got to make some new friends too, like Tony Cap of Staccato, Hussein AA from Bad Apples, Ian Walker of Gawk Printing. Even got a signed Joe Gundam print from Knife Bus. Lots of awesome fans came up to get my book. They had come to see me, which was a crazy experience. I don't think I had really seen something like that before. People coming up to get my autograph. I almost cried every single time. Like, as an ego boost, it was really cool to have people coming up to buy my books for the first time with my wife there to see, look, people do actually like my writing. That part was rad. Casper Van Dyne from Starship Troopers came up to my booth and pointed at my art and my comic books and said hey, and he liked what he saw. That was really surreal. I got interviewed by a bunch of really cool podcasts. Motor City Comic Con came and interviewed me. A bunch of other really cool booths that were doing really well that weekend, which was really cool to see that it wasn't just comic books. People came to get all sorts of cool swag. Highlight, other than getting my Joe Gundam print that was really, really cool, was I got to meet Mark Waid, which is a hero of mine when it comes to writing comics. He was so kind, even though I cried at his booth, which I didn't expect to do, but I had walked over. I was so nervous. I had to wait till Sunday to meet him. My booth was kind of busy and I didn't get a chance to. Plus, I was really nervous, so I was holding out. And he was still there Sunday. I had walked up to his table. There was no line. I had my wife scope it out before because I was really nervous. And I handed him a stack of my books. And I was like, listen, I write comics in no small part because you wrote comics and you really inspired me. Can I give you these? And I had a stack of my comics there. And he was just so kind and so nice. He shook my hand and he said I could only give them to him if I signed them. And I immediately burst into tears. I'm gonna be the guy that cried at his booth when I tried to hand him books. I got to see some really cool friends. I got to pick up some really cool indie books and make some new friends, meet some fans, meet a hero, cry in front of said hero. It was an amazing time. I was so glad that I got to go this year, and I can't wait for the spring show. I had a blast. I'm gonna keep doing these things. And if you saw me at Motor City Comic Con, thank you so much for stopping by.